What's good, YouTube? We are back again, and today I'm going to be talking about Spicebomb Nightvision, so stay tuned. Spicebomb Nightvision was released in 2019, and it is the third flanker from the Spicebomb lineup. This was composed by Nathalie Larson and Pierre Negrin. This has a mixture of spicy notes and fruity notes and woody and sweet accords to bring a sort of fresh greenness to the Spicebomb DNA. In the opening, this one does definitely have this sort of sweet green smell to it. It's not unpleasant, but it is certainly something that's nothing particularly new, and at times it can be a little bit cloying. The other thing that I found with the opening is that I didn't really detect any of the spices, so this really to me is very far removed from the actual Spicebomb DNA. It certainly smells much like a completely different fragrance in my opinion. In the dry down, I found that there are times when this is a little bit cloying and synthetic, so I didn't enjoy it that much, although there are other times when it has this really nice green fresh accord to it. The performance for this one is somewhat lacking. You do get pretty good performance and projection for, an hour or two, and this might last 4 to 6 hours, which is kind of expected for a fresher fragrance. They don't tend to last as long. But again, I think one of the problems with this is that it is somewhat generic, and it doesn't really have that Spicebomb DNA. So, overall, I think this one might have done a little bit better if it wasn't labeled as a Spicebomb fragrance. So despite everybody else's reviews, I did actually go into this one pretty positively with an open mind because I do really love the Spicebomb DNA. It's probably one of my favorite fragrance lines available, and so of course I had to check this one out. But I couldn't really find a way to really enjoy this one for me. Now it is, a decent, fresh, sort of green fragrance, but again, it is something that's rather generic and doesn't really stand out to me in any way. And there were times when I found it to be cloying and sort of overly synthetic. Now, in my opinion, if you are looking for something with that Spicebomb DNA for the warmer weather, you should definitely check out Spicebomb Fresh. This one I really, really enjoy, and I'm going to do a full review of this one pretty soon because I do really, really like this one. The way that this one makes it so much better, in my opinion, is that it manages to keep the Spicebomb DNA while adding the freshness, which is really kind of what they should have done with this, I think. Obviously, it would have to set itself apart from this, but it should have been something where there was still that Spicebomb DNA. Again, I think this one might have been a little bit better received if they had labeled it as a different fragrance. So, you know what? That's how it goes sometimes. But again, if you're looking for something fresh with that Spicebomb DNA, try out Spicebomb Fresh. I don't think you'll be disappointed with this one. I really, really enjoy it. It is actually borderline one of my favorite ones from the line. It would probably be maybe between this and Extreme, but it's a really, really solid release from them. So anyways, guys, that is it for this one. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.